Oh, I'm so sorry. I am American, and whenever we get in a frenzy like that and we start giving it up for things, it's like always the troops and veterans, you know? And I just slipped up. It's like the troops and the veterans, which are detransitioned troops. And I don't support that. I do support giving it up for the veterans, but that's because I have a different definition of veteran than most people do. Because when I say the word veteran, what I mean is a trans woman who has successfully completed electrolysis. Do y'all know what electrolysis is? That might make it make more sense. Yeah, can anybody raise their hands? Who knows what electrolysis is? Yeah, what is it?
The process of hair removal.
Yeah, that's good. Does anybody else have like a more informed opinion? Yeah. Can you scream it out?
Removing rust from metal.
That's worse. Okay, so y'all, does anybody actually know what it is? Anybody actually know? Yeah.
Yeah, it's when there's enough contrast. When there's enough contrast between absorption of light. So that
No, it's not. You're a trans girl.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten a trial, so I don't really understand.
What is it? Who knows? Actually.
It's permanent hair removal
Permanent hair removal, how?
with electric shock.
Oh, with a little needle. Thank you. Give it up. Give it up. Took 7 people for that. And the reason why I had to do it is because I do have a prize for the person who got closest, which is one tranny token. Redeemable for the sex change of your choice. So don't spend it all in one place. All right. So that was an utter shit show. And none of those were actually, that was the technically correct answer. But the answer I was looking for was that electrolysis is a war crime. that women pay to have done on their face, which is why I call trans women who have survived it veterans. Because the procedure is where a sociopath called an electrologist, okay, has a small hooked electrified needle that they shove into every hair follicle on your face and neck and burn the base of the follicle so that it never produces hair again, and then pluck out the hair that's inside it. And it is the only way to permanently remove hair from your body. And does anybody know about how many hair follicles, meaning how many times this procedure has to happen, are on the average trans woman's face and neck? You can shout this one out. Anybody know?
Too many.
Too many, that's okay. Yeah, we're talking about like 50,000 times that you have to do this, which takes about 2 years of every week-ish a 1 to 2 hour torture session. And it fucking hurts. It really fucking does. Like, you can feel the needle go in, you can feel the burning happen, and they give you a topical anesthetic, which is pink, which is gender affirming to rub on your singed facial hair. But it doesn't, that just makes it bearable. It does not make it okay. So it's a procedure that sucks no matter what. Though it is important to have the right person do it. And I'm really lucky that I have found Mr. Right. Because my electrologist is named Dmitry from Russia, which is excellent because if you need a war crime done right, ladies. All I'm saying is that if you are in the market for a new electrologist, find someone from a former Soviet republic because they will not give a shit about your pain. Because of all they've gone through, which means they're much more efficient at administering it. You know, like when I start to writhe and cry like a co-ed in her first porn, Demeter just pushes down my head harder and keeps going, which is hot. like it is torture, but like electrolysis is also an opportunity for me once a week to have a Russian daddy hold me down and shove his prick in my face until I become a woman. Yeah, you can clap for that. I'm into that. But that doesn't mean it's okay. Okay, so all I'm saying is that the next time that you see a trans woman with a smooth face, just like, you know, thank her for her service, for the sacrifices she makes so that you can enjoy the freedom to pretend that women never have facial hair. Because that's the thing, right? Because electrolysis was not a procedure invented for trans women. It was invented for cis women to get the hair off their bodies that they need to feel like the gender that they are. So like, what is this nightmarish fantasy of like a totally hairless woman that we're all killing ourselves over? I don't know. All I'm here to say is that trans women should get a 10% discount on Air Canada luggage fees. Like every other God-fearing veteran. And that is my time. Thank you so much.